So guys, I'm very, very excited to talk to you guys about some new feature on the OP-1 field that I discovered that's actually not new, but I don't think anyone knows about this. If they do, let me know in the comments below, and maybe just don't watch the video if you know about it already. But I've been really struggling with the OP-1 field in the sense of wanting to use this as a looper. And I actually created a video not too long ago talking about how I use it as a looper. But one of the things that I was not able to do is use a microphone and apply effects to my voice to get recorded directly onto tape. And that is what we're going to talk about today, because that is something that you can't do as far as I was concerned up until recently. Now, ordinarily, right? So let's come into here and say, and I'm going to take my time on this video. I'm not like trying to rush through it and make it a fast, quick video. Like I'm just going to kind of walk through what I was doing, what I wanted to do, and how we're able to do this new thing now. So the way that this is going to work is we have our metronome going. We to turn our volume up. So we have this going here, right? So we have a metronome. And if I wanted to, let's come to sequencer. Let's come here. Okay. If I wanted to record my voice, I would go shift. I would come in here. I would go here. I would turn this mic on. And now this mic is active. So I just went ahead. Okay, hang on. Test mic check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I hear it twice. Hang on. Let me see. Let me figure out what's happening here. Why would you hear my voice twice? Is it like monitoring? Test mic check. Testing mic check 1, 2. Test. Oh, I think I know why. Because it's coming. Test mic check 1, 2, 3. Testing mic check. Testing mic check 1, 2. Okay, I think it's okay. I guess. Okay. Anyway, I would record, yo, this is dun 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 when I'm dun 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 when I'm dun 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 when I'm yo and I'm dun when I'm dun 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 when I'm dun when I'm yo, this is dun. Okay, so we have that. Yo, this is dun. Let's back up. Okay, sorry. So let's keep this where it's at. Okay, I'm trying to. I have like. Okay, so basically I have levels here and I have levels there. I'm trying to like figure out the routing and stuff because I have two microphones. But anyway, we have this playing, yo. And if I wanted to add add some effects to this, okay, I'm gonna add effects. Let's go. Yo, this is dun 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 when I'm dun 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 when I'm dun 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 when I'm yo and I'm dun when I'm dun and I'm like when I'm yo, this is so we have that going, right? But my issue is, oh, this is not recorded onto the tape. This is just your master effects. So how do we get all of these effects set so that we can record our voice directly to tape? That's what we're going to talk about today. And the way that we do that is we have to go into the sequence or synthesizer. We have to choose the vocoder. Okay, so we're choosing vocoder now. I'm going to probably turn my volume down here in a second and turn this back on and talk to you through this microphone. And am I going to do that? Actually, hang on. Okay, let's actually keep this up. So this is what we kind of need to do. We need to turn the mix all the way. I forget which direction it is. Is it clockwise or counterclockwise? We'll find out in a second. We need to turn the mix all the way off so that all we're hearing is just the voice and not the vocoder. Okay, so actually, before we even do that, let's go in here and let's go to like the radio. Okay, so here's the radio. Now, the radio signal is there.
Mary must have been so afraid.
Turn
Joseph
that off.
So afraid.
I guess that's why the angel said, "Fear not."
Songs for the Prince of Peace.
9-1.
Oh yeah. So when it's all the way this way, you don't hear anything because I'm not playing. So that's that. Okay, couple things. We're gonna go back here. So the idea here is we need the vocoder to be all the way off, so just our voice comes through. That's what we're looking for. So the way we do that is I'm gonna again turn this down. Okay, so now we're talking to you through the microphone here. I'm gonna turn, oh, okay. I'm like, why is there so much reverb happening? It's because I have reverb on over there as well and on the master track. So now we're talking through here. Let's go back over here and let's notice that as I turn this all the way. So as I turn this all the way counterclockwise is how we have full vocoder, and the other direction is how we're gonna have full or no vocoder. So now it's turned all the way clockwise. So now you have just my direct voice coming in, and this is where the magic happens. Now we can start experimenting with the effects, and we're basically using our voice as in the sequencer section. So I don't know, let's take a look at maybe spring. I don't know if spring is great. What about terminal? Let's look at terminal. Let me kind of see. Let's take a look at like terminal. So something, but that's fine. Let's just go to let's go to delay. Let's go to delay. So we're here and we can use something like this. And now if we want to go here, we have, track 3 is already. Track 3 is what we started with. But now when we record, hey, what's going on? I'm sitting here recording something for this demo, and I'm very excited about it because hey, what's going on? I'm sitting here recording something for this demo, and I'm very excited about it because hey, what's going on? I'm sitting here recording something for this demo, and I'm very excited about it because hey, what's going on? I'm sitting here recording something for this demo, and I'm very excited about it because hey, what's. So I just actually recorded that over track 1. Which is what you're usually not supposed to do. Should have been on track 2, right? So they're separate. But the idea here is that now we can record our vocals as well as anything coming into line in, right? Your piano, like in my case, I can connect my piano and I can add effects to it and record that directly in, or in anyone else's case who may be using. Is that a crack or is that, hang on. That looks like a crack. That's pretty weird. Okay. Okay. But anyway, yes, you could record like a guitar and you can have that set up on there, which is so cool. And what's cool about this, and I'm going to do like a little demo of it right now in real time. I'm gonna move this mic out the way and I'll just have the last part of this video just be me sort of exploring this a little bit and bringing in the merge drop feature would allow you to like use your voice and like get some musical ideas similar to like Timbaland. In his masterclass that I watched, he talked about how he has these, musical ideas in his head, and instead of losing inspiration and like taking time to try to find the right sounds, and then trying to replicate those sounds that are in his head, like finding them and fine tuning them, he just uses his mouth to make the beat, right? Make the beat for the drums, make the sound effects, make all that stuff, and then he like has that going, and then over top that, he'll maybe record the different, like that's like the skeleton, and then he'll like bring the actual sounds, actual synthesizers or whatever he's using, over top that, and maybe take his voice out in some cases or keep it in. So that's exactly what I'm going to do for the next few minutes here in this video. I'm going to utilize what I just showed you as well as the merge drop feature and try to make something that sounds decent, and it may or may not sound good. We'll find out together. So let's move this mic out the way. We're going to use just this, and you guys are going to kind of see what this process looks like and feels like in real time. All right, let's go. Okay, so the only thing that I'm super curious about is, let me see something. I'm curious about, so this is coming in here. Okay, so let's equalize this first. I'm just like not sure why my sound sounds like it sounds a little doubled coming in here. I'm not sure why. It's something happening, but that's okay. All right, so let's come here and let's get started. You guys are just a fly on the wall watching me experiment with this new feature and seeing how it goes. All right, so I'm gonna go back into here, and let's take a look at some different effects. So we're gonna start with mother for sure. All right. Test. Okay. Let's do that one more time. Let's just do what I did before. Let's lift that. Let's come back. So we'll do like a deeper, like like this. Bird, take thy flight. Bird, take thy flight. Take thy flight, bird. Take thy flight, bird. Take thy flight, take thy flight, far above the suburbs. Take thy flight, far above the suburbs. Take thy flight, far above the Okay, so now we would do this. We can do this like merge drop thing, but I'm actually curious about holding shift, lifting, and then holding shift and pasting will lift everything and paste everything. But I'm curious about this one thing. What if we muted, what if we muted 4 and we only wanted, we should probably cut this, and we only wanted 1, 2, and 3 to be lifted. Will that do what I, actually, of course it will, right? Let's actually see. So shift, lift. Okay, so we're gonna paste everything back here, and then I wanna shift paste everything here. Now I'm curious, let's find out together. Is this going to just give me 1, 2, and 3 without drums? Let's find out. Okay, it does. Thank God. So that's good. So you can mute certain parts and lift and then shift, and it'll only paste the stuff that you don't have muted. That's really cool. That's really cool. All right, so yeah, let's end the video because that's what I wanted to show you. You know, it's weird because when you're making, and let me come back to my main microphone. Again, I need to figure out why it's coming in double. Like for me, it could be, sound is coming through here and then through here. And it just sounds different than this sounds. It sounds different. And of course it's a different mic. So of course it's going to sound different, but I'm just like not... This sounds extremely close though, this mic, the CM15. So I don't know if it has something to do with how it's being routed or what, but that's fine. That's neither here nor there for this video. What was I about to say though? Oh yes, what I just wanted to kind of say to wrap up is, yes, explore this feature. Let me know if you guys have any questions about it. It's weird though, this is what I was going to say. Like when the cameras are not on and you're just in the creative element, like it's different than being in the teaching element. I think anyone who has a channel who's, you know, into creating and stuff, they probably could understand and relate to this maybe a little bit. But this whole idea about like teaching it, and then like what I just displayed for you guys was not anything dope or special or anything. Also, my wife is right next door. She's in a virtual meeting right now. So I'm like, I don't want to sing that loud or be that loud or whatever. So we'll let this be what it is. This is a educational teaching video, not an inspiring one, and that's okay. It's one to show you guys how excited that I am about this feature, because let's kind of like actually talk a little bit more about it. That this microphone, or any microphone with the OP-1 field, okay, like USB, in this case USB, and then I guess having the output go to like the OB4, for example, and practicing, like knowing where your buttons are for live looping and learning these little subtle tricks and techniques and stuff would allow you to be able to do a live looping session here, which I think is really cool with your voice, right? So you're like talking, like, okay, the way I'm thinking of this, like when I go to a cafe, and maybe I wasn't using the TX6, maybe I'm just using the OP-1 field and I want to do a live looping type thing. I would probably, I mean, definitely need to use and live stream it. I would need to use the input here with this, which, okay, this has multiple inputs or outputs, right? You got XLR, you got your line and USB, which is incredible. So I would use the line in and go in here, and then this would go to my phone, and you can do the same, you know, and obviously headphones here, and then you can do the same thing like in a live setting, where, you know, I'm talking, I'm singing, I'm doing whatever, and then I hit the loop, or the loop ends, and then it just takes that, and there people are hearing in real time what I just sang or what I just said, and it's being applied to what's going on here. So I'm still working on getting the whole format, like getting it exactly the way that it needs to be, but I'm very, very, very excited because previously that wasn't something that I can do with just this alone. And, you know, shout out to Teenage Engineering for just continuously making incredible products. Now, I also will say one other thing that I want to do, kind of related, but also a little bit unrelated maybe, is I want to record to tape. I'm going to actually back this up today. I'm going to clear out everything on here and do like a brand new version or whatever of this, so all the tapes are clear. And I want to start bringing in some of my sounds from Chord Gadget, or my songs from Chord Gadget, maybe even some of my songs from my album, Kayla Joy album, which if you haven't checked it out, check it out on all streaming platforms. And I want to like record vocals, maybe impromptu vocals, maybe use some OpenAI stuff to get some musical or some inspiration for ideas, things to sing or talk about, and just experiment with like my voice in high quality over some of my songs. And yeah, so I mean that's very fundamental thing that people do, of course, but I that's a big thing for me moving forward for next year. Is I want to start releasing some music more with my voice on it, and not just the instrumental. So I'm very excited about that because I have a lot to say and I have a decent voice, I think. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. I don't want to let this go any longer, so I appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, if it was helpful, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified whenever I drop subsequent videos, which I most certainly will be doing because I have some really good ideas on how to demonstrate this further. So yeah, thank you very much. Have a great one. Happy holidays, and I'll see you guys on the next video, which might be in the new year. Peace. That was bad. Let's try it again. Peace.